JR, tell me what's your backstory, your personal story? Tell me how you went from a web designer to an entrepreneur who eventually founded Mojo Themes.
Yeah, sure. So I think it's the other way around, actually. I think I started as an entrepreneur ever since I was a kid,
Ah,
and then I turned into that. But I think I think some people have that gene. I don't think you can make it. I think you're either born to be an entrepreneur or you're not, because it's not fun. It's not glamorous.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit of background. Got me started was I let's see. So this is probably 10 years ago. I used to work. I worked for an online ad agency, and I did a lot of
Okay.
work. And while I did that too, we were one of the leaders when affiliate. It was right when Google AdWords came out and affiliate marketing was just getting started, 2002. And yeah, I got really into that. I got really into affiliate marketing, and um, wanting to be. I was a good marketer. I was good at online marketing. I was good at SEO. I was good at paid search. I had big accounts I was dealing with. So on the side, when I was doing that, I wanted a quick way to build landing pages and get sites up. And so, yeah, I just taught myself how to design, how to create high converting sites. And I needed a way to do this rapidly. And I first started using WordPress in like 2006, 2005, 2006.
Okay.
And I think at the time, you could only create posts. You couldn't even create pages in WordPress yet. So,
Huh. Okay.
and then a couple weeks later, Brian Gardner and 80 from Woo Themes, they kind of started their companies, and the premium theme model started to come out. And I just latched onto that. I started to see WordPress take its shape, become more into a CMS, and I saw an opportunity. So the opportunity that I saw was I didn't feel like I had the talent at the time to design as well as those guys, but I knew I had the talent to drive traffic and help people with this talent,
Mm-hmm.
sell their work. So that's kind of where the idea of the marketplace came alive. And there was nothing like that at the time for WordPress. So there was all these creative professionals that had all this, they're really good designers, really good coders, but they didn't know how to market their work. And so the
Right.
goal with Mojo was to help them. It was to help people have a place to sell their products that they build. So
Okay.
that's kind of the background of how it started, how the idea came.
Right. So is Brady Nord kind of the more of the technical side of your business, or?
So yeah. So let's see. So just a quick caveat. So right now we're talking about Mojo Theme, and Mojo Themes was eventually acquired, and now today we run Mojo Marketplace. So
Right.
so Brady was the other co-founder. At the time, we both really weren't that technical, but we just kind of like hacked some things together. The first version of it's Mojo Themes was built on WordPress itself, the marketplace.
Okay.
But we hired a guy to help us out. His name was Daniel, and then once we kind of got the first version out, we brought in some guys to kind of help us. They're still with us today, Mike, Nick, and Will. And
Okay.
so Brady and I was more. Brady got a little bit more focused on the dev stuff with those guys, and then I would say, I was more on the marketing, design, conversion side. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little more about what Mojo Themes looks like behind the scenes, like where you're located, like the number of staff, company
Sure.
culture?
So yeah, Mojo Marketplace. Right now we've always been based in Salt Lake City, Utah. So
Okay.
we've grown exponentially in the last 3 years. I think we've probably quadrupled the size. There's about 40 of us right now on the team.
Okay.
We've got about we're just about to hit the 4.5 million user mark on Mojo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. We do a lot. So there's
Yeah.
other statistics. We obviously do all the WordPress installations for a lot of hosting companies. So we do around 6 to 7,000 WordPress installs a day. We have about 6,500 items on the marketplace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I'm an affiliate with Mojo Themes, and that's a part of my blog setup that I offer. Um, we're going to primarily focus on Mojo Themes, but can you tell us real quick what what the Mojo Marketplace, what that encompasses? What all do you offer?
So yeah, just to lead up to that. So when we first started Mojo, the idea was we had Mojoness Inc. was the name, and the idea was we owned at the time in like 2009, we bought Mojo Themes, Mojo Code, Mojo Video. We had all these different things to build these marketplaces.
Yeah.
By the time we acquired, we had Mojo Themes and Mojo Code. Okay. But then when we got acquired by Endurance, we realized that if we were going to integrate into all these hosting companies, we wanted to sell more than just themes. And so MOJO Marketplace evolved, and because we were just going to build one big marketplace or app store that would sell themes, plugins, pro services, logos and graphics, apps, recurring type apps that we were going to integrate. So it just made more sense to kind of give it more of a, ambiguous name like that.
You're right. I understand. Yeah. That's pretty cool that you grab the Mojo, the name Mojo is a really nice branding name, I think.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's where I came from. Being from an ad agency, I got really into like the whole like your brand is your mojo, and so that's where it came from.
Can you tell us why is Mojo Themes a good choice for a new blogger to select their WordPress theme for their blog? Why choose Mojo to find a good WordPress theme?
Well, I think especially for newbies, I think one, it's got really good variety. I feel like it's really cost effective to get going. I do feel like we are very personable with our customers, even our sellers. Like most people can email me at any time, Skype me whenever they want. I'll get on the phone with customers. So I feel like if anybody has an issue, our customer service is really good. And yeah, just the wide variety of a marketplace, shopping in a marketplace compared to a theme shop, there's really sometimes only 20 themes to choose from, where we have quite a few themes.
Right. How many WordPress themes do you have?
I think on Mojo Themes, we probably have around, 1,500.
Okay.
I don't know off the top of my head. That's a good question. It's pretty high, though.
Yeah, it's obviously a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What are some of the obstacles Mojo has overcome to get this far today?
Oh, man. I would say just starting. I mean, it's different when you start a company that has a product that you want to sell, right? You have you have this, you build up for this product, and then you market that product or list of products, and that's your job.
Right.
Well, the marketplace, it's a whole chicken or the egg thing, So it's like buyers aren't going to want to buy here because there's nothing, sellers aren't selling, or the sellers don't want to sell here yet because there's not enough buyers. That was really difficult to do. In the very beginning, Apple had just announced the iPad for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And just getting ready to launch Mojo, and March Madness was happening, so we came up with a competition called March Padness. And it kind of spread really quickly amongst the designers and developers, and everybody got really excited. And we just said, hey, we've got 3 of these iPads. At the time, I think they were $1,000 each. And we just said, we're giving these away to whoever uploads the most. And that kind of helped us get our first group of themes going.
Yeah.
And then it was just, I think, there's a lot of obstacles too. I mean, we went up against a gorilla of Envato, at the time they were really big. ThemeForce is still big today. That was going up against the 800-pound gorilla, and just finding ways to differentiate yourself. We tried to not look at them too frequently just because we wanted to be our own self. And I think that's where our personal side came out. We really wanted to feel like Mojo's personal and we can talk to them and the community's open. And
right.
So okay. Yeah, I would definitely say those are 2 big ones: chicken and the egg problem, and then going up against an 800-pound gorilla. Those are some big tasks for sure.
Okay. So JR, a lot of my audience at Build Your Own Blog, they're interested in generating an income through their blog, and they're interested in affiliate marketing. And you offer, or Mojo Themes offers, an affiliate marketing program. Can you explain, why should somebody consider choosing Mojo Themes as an affiliate?
So I think It's an in-house program. I feel like our tracking's a little bit better than like a traditional. We used to have it on Shareasell and other things, but I like our in-house program. I feel like the tracking's really good. It's flexible, so if we have affiliates that are doing well, we're willing to increase their commissions, not just on the base, especially around our bundle times. And again, I think as an affiliate, you're trying to produce content, so doing a roundup for a theme shop, every week is really difficult, or highlighting certain themes. But with Mojo, there's new themes every day. You can focus on niches, you can focus on roundups, most popular. There's just a lot of different things I feel like you can do with our products. And you can also, you can call it the support. I really try to stand by our support. I think it's, we do have a big staff, and we're actually in the process of we even have phone support on our marketplaces, which is unheard of in this space. So
yeah, that is amazing. Sounds great.
Yeah.
It is. So kind of shifting to when a new blogger is choosing a theme, what do they need to think about to make the right decision?
I think identify the objective you're trying to solve, right? So if your focus is just to produce content, obviously you want to find something you're probably focused on a content marketing space, you're focused on SEO, probably want to find something that has good sound SEO. It's got good readability for your content. I think if your objective is a small business, you're going to want to look for those. You want to see if it integrates with WooCommerce. Most of our themes now, I think almost 99% are responsive and WooCommerce compatible. So I think you just identify your objective, and then you maybe just, I wouldn't try to pick between a bunch. I find the top 3, and then, can go from there. Or even and then give us a call and we'll help you. We'll help you decide.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So when you say the top 3, how do you determine the top 3?
So I'd find your objective. I'd go to, we have a curated popular page, I think, that helps on Mojo, that just kind of, the cream kind of rises to the top in terms of sales. I would find the top 3, though, if I would just find the category you're in. If you're a restaurant, go look at all the restaurant themes, find the design that really kind of suits your, kind of gets you to a good starting point, and then you can customize from there.
Okay.
Find the top 3 that are going to fit your needs best, and then go from there.
Okay. So once a blogger is ready to visit Mojo Themes and make that decision, what's it like for a WordPress blogger to shop at your site? What separates you guys from the competition?
I think we put a lot of, we're talking about 2 different markets. It's hard for me because I'm switching between 2 different marketplaces here, but we put a lot of emphasis, obviously, on the search. I felt we do an audit every year of the marketplace to clean out old items that we don't feel like are appropriate anymore. Even though we do have a large catalog, we do clean them out. So like, if you go to probably another marketplace, they have a lot, but we try to clean ours out. So we don't like to go above, I think, where we are.
Okay.
I think that separates us. And then, just obviously the basic search and filtering in the marketplace. You can search pretty easily for anything you want.
Okay. So what standards do you require for your themes that you offer? Like, how do you choose what to sell, and how do you make sure the themes are excellent quality?
Sure. So we have 3 different things that we focus on. Obviously, function, the code standards. Sorry for that noise. The code standards, the design standards, and then documentation. So we check for those 3 things. The code standards, we've tried to follow suit with WordPress.org. So we'll install it. We'll install a theme checker plugin, different things that they've built. There's different plugins we can run to make sure that they're not using deprecated functions and things like that. And then obviously design, it could be coded as good as we want, but if it doesn't look, if it's not responsive, if it's not using the latest, maybe it's not up to latest design standards, using flat design, Google material, things like that. If it's not kind of cutting edge, we don't need it. And then if the documentation's, if it's not helping the customer, set it up, like we can't, so I think we'll usually try to reject 3 or 4 times before we approve, just to make sure all those areas are focused on.
Okay.
Yeah, those three are the big ones: design, code, and documentation. So
Okay. So if a designer kind of like abandons the theme, you don't sell that. Is that correct? Or
we have to delete it.
yeah.
If for some reason it's still up and it's being sold and to sell it, that a buyer is frustrated that they're not getting support, we'll step in and offer support, and we'll also offer a free exchange. If they want it, if they're like, hey, I just got this theme, looks like I bought the wrong one. We're pretty flexible. So
Great. Well, I've got one more question, and I appreciate you for taking the time to talk with us today.
yeah, absolutely.
So what does the future hold for Mojo Themes? What are something exciting coming down the pike, or what do you see for the future?
Well, we have. This is where it's a little difficult because we are trying to manage two platforms right now, right? So we have MOJO Marketplace, MOJO Themes.
Yeah.
I think eventually MOJO Marketplace will probably be the go-to place, just because our resources are kind of shifting towards that.
Okay.
But I would say our big focuses right now are we're deploying a whole team on our Elasticsearch engine, which we use Elasticsearch for our marketplace, and so we're going to be resetting up the algorithms and all these types of things for that. I think that's really going to help create the power behind searching 6,500 items. We're launching a brand new item support forum that's custom. That's going to really help the buyers when they have issues. If there's common issues, they can go find them really quickly. And then on top of that, we're going to be offering a lot more products that are going to couple nicely with the theme. Because once you get the theme, we're going to be offering plugins, different services that you can buy for that, and that's where MOJO Marketplace is evolving to, and the customers should start driving to. It's just going to help them, because I don't think you realize all the things you need when you launch a site, to make it successful.
Right. So you're indicating that the themes will eventually be offered on the MOJO Marketplace brand site?
So right now, every single theme that's on MOJO Themes is offered on MOJO Marketplace.
Okay.
And then in addition to that, on MOJO Marketplace, we have all the WordPress plugins, logos and graphics, and professional services. And we're just rolling out recurring products for customers as well.
Great. Sounds good. You guys are going to continue on and dominate the industry.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, JR, for talking with me today.